Okay, Tov. So yesterday we talked about the Gezerah of the Hachamim not to do laundry in Chol HaMoed, and we explained that things which regularly get dirty, such as hand towels or underwear or clothes of children, and a person needs them for the Moed, then it's permissible to wash them on the Moed for the purposes of wearing them on the Moed. The question which the poskim discussed is nowadays where we have a washing machine. In a case where a person is, in any case, doing a wash for his children or for other things which are needed for the Moed, is it permissible to add in other clothes which are not necessarily needed for the Moed? Because I'm anyway doing a wash, let me throw in the other materials which I don't need, but I'm anyway doing a wash. HaMoed was of the opinion that one shouldn't do so. There were some poskim who were lenient, but the general consensus of the poskim is that it's limited to the garments which a person needs on the moed. Even though a person is doing a wash, nonetheless, a person shouldn't add in extra clothes which are not needed for the moed, but only after the moed. Secondly, in places in Israel where, for example, a hotel or any place where guests are coming in and out during the Moed, of course, that would be permissible to wash all the towels and the um, uh, and all the material, the bed sheets, etc. And it's not required or expected that the hotel, even if it's religious hotel, should have extra towels and extra clothes to ensure that they don't need to do extra bed sheets to ensure they don't need to do laundry and Chol HaMoed. That's not expected. That's the normal. These are things which are part of things which get dirty regularly, and the norm is that you wash it for a new guest, and therefore that's all permissible, and that falls under the same heter. Now, which we said, thirdly, that it's forbidden to launder, that's talking about doing a full wash. Although on Shabbat and Yom Tov one cannot clean a stain on one's garment with water, that doesn't fall under the Gezerah of the Hachamim on the Moed. And therefore, on the Moed, if a person has a stain on his jacket or a woman's dress, and one wants to put some water on it to wash it out, of course, that is mutar, that doesn't fall under the Gezerah. Gezerah was a full wash, a full laundry like we do in a washing machine, but just cleaning off stains and cleaning off dust, even on Shabbat and Yom Tov, that is forbidden. On the Moed, that is permissible. Fourthly and finally, the poskim talk about if a person's only got one beged, he's only got one suit or one dress, can they wash that on the Moed if it gets dirty? Because the whole gezerah of the Hachamim was that you wash before, but I washed before, I've only got one clothes, I've only got one dress, and it got dirty, so I should be able to wash. And yes, indeed, the application of that nowadays is that if a person has a specific garment for the Chag, only one special suit for Yom Tov. He's got weekday suits, but not the quality and not the kind of suit or dress which he or she likes to wear on the Chag. And that got dirty. They've only got one. Then even that, the poskim writer would be permissible to wash that on the Moed. Because at the end of the day, it's considered you only have one beged for the Yom Tov because this is the one suitable beged which you have for the Chag. So, to summarize the points we discussed today, a person shouldn't add on extra clothes when he's doing a permissible wash. Hotels in Israel, religious hotels, can change the bed sheets. One can clean stains on one's garments. And fourthly, if a person only has one Yom Tov suit and that got dirty, it would be permissible to wash that on the Moed.